Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pitzling, our vanilla build guide for Cities Skylines 1. I'm really happy to be starting part number 11. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. We have a lot to discuss this episode as we still have quite a bit of residential demand that we should be satisfying, and we'll be also talking about the new expansion that we'll be working on this episode. To start, I'm just looking over here on the start of our cycling superhighway. I really like going back to the starting points or areas that we finished just to get an idea of how busy it's getting and remember the starting zones of our city and seeing how life is going on in those corners. As well, we're overlooking our main highway going into the city. It's not quite as busy yet as most of the traffic is not going towards the downtown core, but it's getting there slowly and surely, and everything is still moving fine as we move on over our old mall and first interchange. As you can see, it's still busy, it's being used, all these people changing between various modes of transportation. The metro is not on yet, and once it's on, it's even gonna get busier. And overlooking our rich highland area right here with our villa that we worked on last time right here. I'm really happy with this. It's my first time doing something like that. So I hope you enjoyed the last episode. For now, we're gonna discuss quickly what we're gonna be working on, and we'll be moving to some building. As you remember, I created this addition right here. It's not the perfect area, so I'm gonna be expanding this road layout until the zone right here, and I'm going to be expanding this neighborhood as well and adding some leisure activities for this neighborhood as our residential demand is quite high. Turning around, I'm going to be expanding this main street right here going towards whatever build we'll be using, just like crossing the rail right here. And on this block, I'm going to be adding some high density residential. As you can see, our residential demand is quite high. Still not sure what I'm going to be doing here. I'm thinking maybe a park and some light commercial, but we'll see later on. As well as I was saying even before, I wanted to finalize this corner over here, so I will be doing it as well this episode, so let's not forget about it. Then going over the mountain right here on this hilltop is where I'm gonna be starting our first campus area. I'm not gonna be starting it right now since I don't have enough residential. I don't have enough residents yet because I want to be using the liberal art. So this episode is mostly to hit that 15,000 milestone first to unlock the liberal arts college and maybe just getting the area ready. And next episode we'll be working on the campus. But for now, let's go back to our hills and let's start laying up some roads. I'm gonna go into 5 time lapse just to get those roads ready. I'm also gonna get the road layout ready right here for our density residential area, and we'll get back and discuss what we're gonna be doing afterwards. So let's do it.
got you. We could burn it down, 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 down. We could burn it down, 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 down. Look at what we found, 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 found. For you I'm always down, 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 down. We could burn it down, 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 down. We could burn it down, 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 down. Look at what we found, 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 found. For you I'm always down, 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 down. We could burn it down. Diamonds in the light, glowing in the night like fireflies, blushing like the sunset in your eyes, floating like a halo paradise. Somehow you make all the wrong things right. Now that I got you, we could burn it down, 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 down. We could burn it down, 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 down. Look at what we found, 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 found. For you I'm always down, 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 down. We could burn it down, 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 down. We could burn it down, 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 down. Look at what we found, 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 found. For you I'm always down, 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 down. We could burn it down.
So now we have the road layout ready. I'm gonna slowly add housing to this side of the road. Also, I created the Highland Plaza right here with the road frame. I chose our efficient housing from the Green Cities DLC as my specialization, because I'm looking for these specific assets, high density assets that I like. So I'm gonna start putting them here. It's these usually either 1x2 or 1x1 assets, or 1x3. As long as it's the one, it works here. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of it here, and I will show you which assets I'm talking about, and then I'll make them historical once they come in. I might need my power to jump in, so I'm just gonna connect it here and here. Hopefully this will be enough. I'm gonna remove it once I'm done with this area. For here, I'm gonna keep adding housing as necessary to keep the demand. We still have quite a bit. I need four. The demand is still quite high, so I'm just gonna add these right here. And again, I'm gonna be very selective about the assets that comes in. And later during our time lapse, we're gonna do a little bit more landscaping to make sure everything looks good right here. I'm just gonna push this one a little bit. I think that's all it's gonna push. I'm gonna push it back, and let's see if we can squeeze one more right here. Maybe not four. I'm just gonna go 3 deep right here so I don't create a really bad cliff right there. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I want a 4. And again, for example, this asset, I really like this one as well. These ones with the pools, making sure this one I think is gonna be one of the nice ones. Perfect, this one, yes. And I'm gonna wait for the other ones to go up one level, and hopefully they will go up to one of the assets I'm looking for. Oh, perfect. Here, I'm almost done. Let's go back here. So this is the assets I'm looking for. I'm gonna make it historical. This is the other one I was talking about, but for now, for specifically this block, I'm gonna go for all of these ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one. For example, this one I know is gonna be similar. The electricity is not jumping, so let's see if we can. Is it gonna connect here? Let's check our water. Our water is good. While this is happening, I would like to work on this area and add some amenities to it, as it's going to be one of our higher density neighborhoods. I would like to include enough amenities to keep the residents happy and make sure our housing will go up to higher levels. I would like to add perfect right there. And here in the center, I was thinking about a small lake. Maybe right there. Perfect. And again, I'm just gonna make sure that whenever one of these assets that I want comes in, I'm gonna make it historical. And I'm gonna do the same thing here, but I will show you which asset I will be going for in this area. It's usually the one with the building and the parking at the back. Also, I'm gonna remove the zoning from this side, so I only have it perfect. Let's remove it. Perfect. Let's do the same thing here as well. I think that was the right one. No, it was the wrong side. No, it's the right side. Okay. Let's keep adding the amenities right here. So we have, I was also thinking of adding the skate park. So let's see if we can find it. Where was it? Was it here? Yes, this one. Oh, it does not fit. Okay. The other one I wanted to add was the yoga garden, not tropical, the yoga garden. No, this is tropical Japanese. Which one had the yoga garden? Oh, I think it was in the health. What? Yeah. Yes, this one. Just to give a boost to our health and improve the amenities that are being present here. To keep pushing our building levels up. So even if we make these historical, they're still gonna go up the levels. They're just gonna keep their visual. And for me, right now the visual is more important. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Two, two. Here I need to remove the. Let's add one more here. The, I'm gonna add a school as well because I think we're running elementary, high school. We still have a little bit more space, but the elementary we're at the edge. So I'm gonna add an elementary school here, and I think I'm just gonna go for the regular vanilla one, and I'm gonna put it right here. Make sure it looks good on this corner. Perfect. I also would like to add a small playground next to it so the children have somewhere to play. This one, small playground. I'll do more detailing later on. And the other thing I was thinking about is those tennis courts next to the school and in the main square of the plaza right here. And right here, I was thinking about adding an Australian community ball court. It does look good right there, so I'm gonna keep it. Let's see what's going on here quickly. I'm gonna make this historical. This one historical. Sorry if I'm moving too fast. I might leave this and do it in the time lapse once I'm off camera since it's better and you don't have to live through this. So for now, I'm just gonna keep developing this area until I meet my residential demand. It's still quite high. As you can notice, we're not having anything develop here as the land value is still low because we did not have enough amenities to serve it. But now we have these right here. I'm gonna keep adding more residential here as needed. I might do it off camera just so I don't have to put you through it. But before that, let's discuss quickly what I'm going to be doing. So what I'm going to be doing is exactly this, looking at all these assets that come in, making sure I make each one historical, the ones that I wanted, remove the ones I did not want. Until I finish this area here and this area here and continue doing it here. I'm gonna do a little bit of landscaping, but this I will keep for the time lapse. Thinking, let's look at our transportation quickly. As you remember, we started the metro system by just placing our stations right here, but they're not connected. And as this will be a very highly dense area and a lot of people will be using it, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and add a stop already right here. It's not going to the corner properly. Should I place it here? I'm gonna try something quickly. So first I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna place this one. Then let's go back, grab our street straight. Oh, it's so close. Okay, let's grab our street, put it back. Grab our metro. It's still not going right against it. Maybe we can use one of the content creator ones. Let's see if we can grab the Japanese one with the small entry, which is perfect. Yeah, I think this one works better in this corner, so we're gonna keep this one. I'm gonna go to the metro. Let's grab our metro system. I'm gonna go a little bit down just to clear this road. Go back to 5 to freeform. Then let's grab this one. We're at 80. So it's connected right here. I'm gonna grab this right here. I'm gonna go to somewhere here, here. Let's see if we can make a gentle, yeah. Yeah, this is too, I don't like this, so let's remove it. Let's go to curve. Make sure we hit that guideline. That's a nicer curve. Let's go now to align, and we can make our first metro system. We'll have our stops and then go back, stop here, and we'll finalize it right here. So now we have our first metro line connecting these 3 points. I'm gonna add more transportation to support this one. Let's go to our transportation route, the metro. We have one vehicle, which I think for now is gonna be enough. And I'm just gonna keep this one for now. The only thing I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna have all my metro lines red. As you remember, we had purple for the trams and we had yellowish and red. Oh, we had red for the buses as well. So maybe I'll go for, okay, for the rapid buses, let's go for blue. So it's very different. Perfect. Yellow and blue for the buses, purple for the trams, red for the metro. And initially for our trains, I'm gonna go for blue. As you can see, here we have our just remove the assets we don't like, keep the ones we like, and we're just gonna keep doing it this way eventually. So we have here, I think I have a little bit of commercial demand and a lot of residential demand. Let's see if I can add more residential right here. These ones are still not coming in. I think just the land value is not up yet, but hopefully with all these amenities, it will develop. I'm gonna add a little bit more commercial somewhere here. Let's see what assets we're gonna be getting. I think I forgot this one. Ooh, let's see this one. Yes. This I'll wait for level 3, level 2, level 3, yes. Level 2. I'll let this one go to level 4, level 3, level 2. I wait for level 2. Does look good against the mountain right here and the park. Let's quickly check on here if we have all of those nicer ones saved. If not, we'll either wait for them to go up one level. If not, we'll just remove them and hopefully we can get the ones that we're looking for. For now, what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into like another quick time lapse. I would like to finalize all the amenities and do a little bit of landscaping quickly here to get these housing going. I'll do that off camera quickly, and then we'll get back and discuss the rest of what we're gonna be doing. Stay tuned. And actually, before moving from here, I would like to add one more thing. And that's actually the public swimming pool. I still don't have any in the city, and I think this will be the perfect spot for it right here. Again, I'm just gonna keep an eye on these assets as they come in and remove any that are not the ones I want. For now, let's go over to this side to finalize this area. First, I'm gonna use my disasters to destroy this, because usually if you don't destroy it, you can't really remove it. You have to empty it first. That's done. Let's just wait for the dust to get off. Then I'm ready to finalize this area first. Since all those trees are here, are all dead, I'm just gonna remove them. Um, good. Let's grab our road. We're going for I think that was the one that we're using. And I would like to add a warehouse right here for commercial goods, just so we have enough to cover, and just actually fits perfect here. But I'm not gonna go put it against this one. I'm gonna put it against one right here, but it does fit perfectly. And I'm just putting it so we have enough. Let's just, I'm gonna turn off the guidelines and remove this. Gonna upgrade this one back. Perfect. Actually, this road needs to go this way. Let's grab this one, and I'm gonna turn it against this road right here, so the traffic will come and turn to deliver the goods right here. I'm gonna take this right here as well. I'm gonna come a little bit right here. I'm gonna take my incinerator, put it right here. I'm gonna also add another one. And then I'm gonna replace this one here. Oh, if everything fits perfectly here, which is great. Let's take our one-way road system. We just want it here. Great. All the way here. And connect back here and just make sure we're going the right direction. So this area is done. What I'm gonna do, just to make it look a little bit better, let's take our favorite tool, which is the aprons. Let's cover this area a little bit, so we cover in between these two. And just to expand this one, I'm gonna add more aprons here. Let's add one here. Just expand the footprint of this location, and once I do my detailing time lapse, I'm gonna finalize this area as well. Also, what I'd like to do is add a little bit more industry right here. So I'm gonna go Actually, I know exactly what assets I want for that. Actually, it's a 3x4, I think, or 2x3. It's this one right here. It's a 2x3. Then to force that one, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my toggle zones, upgrade. Perfect. So I'm gonna force the zone in on this road now. I'm gonna go here, straight, turn off. For here, I want the zone in on both sides. Let me see if I can do this in a better way. Then I'll take this one, make sure we only have zone in on one side. Great. Now, let's upgrade this one with the zone in. This one with the zone in. And let's remove the zone in from this one. It's already without zone in. Then let's go to our district. Just, I think oh, no, yes. I'm just gonna make this one, make sure my district is properly painted. As you might remember, I like my district to be perfectly snapped to the roads. Okay, that looks good. Then here we can go to the storage. We'll keep it balanced. And we're gonna go to zoned industry goods, and this is what actually our vanilla industry is producing, and you can store it here, and then they can be distributed to our commercial zones. And this helps a little bit satisfy the commercial zones needs, because sometimes if the factories are too far or they don't have a centralized area, your commercial zones will start complaining about not enough goods to sell. So it's good to have enough storage around your commercial areas as well. Here, I would like to add a little bit more interesting topography just to fill up this void. Let's go to our rock formations. Just gonna remove these trees just a little bit. Go to our rock formations and see what. Yeah, I think this one will look good here. Yeah, that looks good. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my trees. I'm just gonna decrease this strength here. I'm gonna try to not go too close to my industrial area. Now let's go to the other one here. Let's add some tall grass. Let's increase the strength so it adds more. And then maybe some silver birch as well. For this one, I can just go down by size and just place it by hands, since it's gonna be easier. No. Yeah. And I think it looks like a nice entry into the city. Yeah, looks good. Maybe remove this. Oh, no, not that one. Is this part of... Oh, it looks like it's a part of the actual Payment booth. Okay, we'll keep it there. Um, let's add more zoning for the industry right here. So we're looking for that 3x2. So I'm gonna add one here, and one here, and wait for it to come in, and then I'll fill the rest. Hopefully this will start coming in. I would like to make a small design here, so I'm gonna turn off. Maybe I'm gonna keep the road length curve. Gonna start from here. Now I would like to keep that 5 degrees. Let's try to do something similar here. Yeah, looks good. And let's add some of the bigger assets here. Not a lot, just a few. Let's see if we can squeeze some parking space. I think it's gonna go in. Yeah, we'll deal with the parking later on. I think I have a better idea where to put the parking. Maybe right here. Yes. Now I just need to make sure I remove all the buildings I don't want, keep all the buildings I want. For this one, this is the asset I'm gonna be using, so I'm gonna remove this one. I also want to keep an eye on here, making sure it's not going crazy. And also here, this looks like it's getting to the point we want. Let's make it historical. Fly back. I just want to show you the asset I want right here. This is the one I'm looking for this specific area. So I'm going to make sure all my assets will be like this, and anything that's not the same, I'm going to remove it. This is another one I want. Actually, I don't want that there. So people are actually using the subway station, which is good news. Looks like more than 5 passengers, just not updating yet. Yeah, so this is exactly what I'm looking for this central area. I'm gonna focus in keeping this here. I'm gonna go do this off camera, so this whack-a-mole, you don't have to live through it. I'm gonna do it while I do some light detailing around this area, and then we'll meet after and discuss what we're gonna be doing. But before, I have to check if I'm getting the right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I don't want this one. I'll keep this one. and they want it to look this industrial. Yeah, this is the ones I want, but I want them to go to level 3 so I get the repetition of these ones. So now I'm just gonna let them upgrade. As you can see, my garbage processing went up, which is good. It's satisfying all my demand right now. And the trees, they don't look as bad as I thought they're gonna look right here with the pollution, so it's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna go off camera, do the whack-a-mole here until I get all the assets I need, and then we'll get back and discuss what we've done. So this area is almost ready. As you can see, I played a little bit of a whack-a-mole until I got all the assets I wanted. It took a little bit of time to get all of them, but I'm happy. We're finally here. They look like townhouses. I really like the repetition and the different colors and shade. I added a little bit of higher density right here in between the blocks, and for this specific block, I wanted an open space right here with the park in the back and use townhouses at the front. And the good thing is, even if it's only a small building, it's still considered higher capacity building because it's taken three cells. For if we look right here, this one has four household versus this where it only has one household. So you can see the difference even if it's a smaller one. But for the aesthetics, I think it's cool. Did the same thing right here with the repetition of the same asset with some higher density in between. I did not do any big detailing yet. I'm gonna be waiting until the end of the episode and I will go through it. I did put the path right here, added some smaller parks just to increase the value of the land right here, because on this area I want them to level up to level 2. So this is the asset I'm looking for right here, and I want this nice repetition going up the hill with the different layers right here, and same thing over here. As you can see, even when you have a hill, it does not mean you can't build on it. Just make sure that you're using something that does not deform too much so it does not look ugly, but a little bit of an increase right here actually looks good. I added one office building right here just to complement this area, and later I'm gonna finalize working on this plaza right here that I'm thinking of doing, where there will be a bus stop where people will be able to switch between the bus and the metro. Also, just concentrating on looking at here. If we get any of those nice big houses with the pools, I make sure they're historical. I think one is just upgrading, so let's make it historical. Um, and keeping an eye on them, and hopefully we can finalize this neighborhood at the end of the episode as well. Here we go. We have another one here. Hopefully, yes, this one is already historical. Perfect. I just want big houses with nice pools everywhere. These will my. For now, I would like to introduce our first um, big park in the area, which I'm gonna be using around this mountain. For that, I'm gonna go to our park life right here, and I'm gonna be using the nature reserve. So this mountain will be mostly for hiking, sightseeing, mountain biking, or whatever you might do in a inner city park. First, I would like to, let's remove some of the trees here. I would like to connect this path right here with the neighborhood up so people have multiple options to get down. Let's go freedom and just nice. So because these, they actually make sure, yeah, that's perfect. Because the nature path actually they will terraform the terrain to fit their needs. So I think here I'm gonna go directly here, and then I'm gonna connect it to. Let's see if I can do straight. Remove all that snapping. Does not want to snap. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see. Go back to freeform. Just a gentle slope to here. And now that's connected to upper here. For the actual park, I'm gonna start it right here. So first, let's remove some of these trees because they're gonna be on the way. And I will just replant them afterwards. Some of these as well, and some of these here. Actually, usually around windmills, you don't really have trees. I'm just gonna put some. So let's discuss quickly what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna have one small entry into the park, so the small main gate, and I'm gonna have it right next to the bus stop that I created, so right here, and eventually I'm gonna add a bigger one right here at the bottom here, and I'm gonna connect them both together. For now, I'm gonna take my regular path. I'm not gonna do with lights. What do you think? Should I do it with lights or keep it dark? And try to gently go up the mountain. Let's do this. $180. I'm gonna go here. And up here, I think it's good. I would like a trail to go down to this area. Eventually, yeah. And we'll see what we can do right here. And then I'm gonna have another trail going up. Maybe that's a little bit too steep, so let's go. Okay, that looks better. Yes. And now from here, we're gonna go to that summit. So to start, again, I forgot to take these trees out. Let's go back without the lights. And I'm just gonna follow the ridge. And I don't mind having it quite steep in the last ascent, as this is gonna be not the easiest trail to do, so it's gonna be mostly for pro hikers or people that like hiking. So we'll keep it this way, and then on this side, again, I'm just gonna follow the ridge. let's remove these from here. Go back to and to here. And I think this is where I'm gonna connect my bridge. I think I'm gonna go a little bit straight. Yes. Maybe one trail here. Let's check quickly if something went. I think this one upgraded perfect. Nothing else leveled up. Making sure we stay on top of our leveling. Maybe I'm just gonna pause the game for now. So I'm gonna go here. Let's build our big bridge. So I'm just gonna go straight. I know. Perfect. Is it? Let's lock it at 90 so I don't have. I'm just gonna go until it slopes a little bit, but not too much. And then here. Then from here I can go down again. Yeah, that's the look I was going for. Maybe I'm just gonna go here and just make sure that when we go down, it's actually going a little bit down. Yes, that's better. Okay. Then I'm gonna continue this area later on once I have my entry here, but these two sides will be connected eventually. Let me know down in the comments what I should be calling this urban park or mountain. Down in the comments, I would love to get some feedback and some tips. I'm just gonna paint over it, sorry, over the whole mountain. And I'll come back and just make it look nicer later on once I know exactly the actual limits. I need to make sure I don't paint over this other area we have going on here, so I'm just gonna make sure to gently surround it. Make sure it's as straight as possible. And finish here. Same thing on this side. Maybe a little bit too big over there. And this will help boost my leisure around this area as well. Let's use this path to snap. Let's use this. Yeah, I think here is good. I'm just gonna use these roads to trim it like this. Looks good on this side. Maybe I'm just gonna use this road to make it straight. I'm just trim right through here. Use this road again. I'm not sure how big I will make it eventually. We'll see. But for now, we're gonna use these roads to trim, make it nice and clean. As you remember, I don't like messiness. Everything should be perfect. I think that's good there. Okay, looking good. For now, maybe I'm gonna play again and I'm gonna add some stuff to this just so I can increase the attractiveness of this park so people can actually enjoy it. Let's put a rest here, maybe another fireplace right next to it. Maybe another rest area here. We have tents. We still don't have the platforms. Those will have to come later. Let's add more rest areas. I think one here is mandatory for people. Another fireplace. And right at the top of the park, another rest area with a small fireplace right next to it. This will be an amazing view towards downtown once we have that area all developed. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is enough. I might do like a small campsite, but no, it's an inner city park, so usually you don't have camping right there. Let's check in these. We're still good here. We have enough entertainment. We just need the visitors, so we just have to keep playing until we receive the number of visitors needed. So maybe while waiting, I'm gonna work on the entry to the other side right now. So let's do one that has a bike access. Would like to flatten the road. Just make. I'm gonna go from here. Okay, now let's take. I think I'm gonna do the one with the trees. Freeform from here. Actually, because I have that 90, let's remove it. Keep it at 5. But yeah, I wanted it as tight as possible. Yeah, just like this. Let's grab now our... Is this... No, the big one, that's the one I wanted. Oh, we can't put... Oh, I see. Okay. So what I have to do, pause. I have to remove this. I have to put this one as the main gate. And then I can place a side gate here. Great, okay. Now we're good to go. So this one will be the main gate. Press play again and let's grab our make sure 5 freeform. Now it's connected. I'm not sure if I should do another way here, but I don't like this area here, so let's make it a little bit better. Okay, that's better. Still a little bumpy, but it's fine. Now, all we have to do is do a little bit of landscaping around here and wait until the area is up to the next level, and hopefully we can start adding more stuff to it. For now, I'm gonna do a quick off camera to finalize this neighborhood right here, so hopefully I can get all my assets that I want. Then we'll go into a quick time lapse to finalize the episode. I did promise that we're gonna work on this area right here, but I think we will do it next episode instead. So let's meet for that time lapse. So here we are. Our neighborhood is almost complete. Why I'm saying almost? Because I'm still waiting for these ones to upgrade to level 2 with the right asset that I'm looking for, which is this one. As you can see here, this elevation gives it a very nice terraced look that I really like. Again, I made sure all these are the same. As you can see from the street level, it looks really good over here. I added some higher density just to give it a little bit more options, but nothing too high. Keep it low to keep the medium density feel and look to the neighborhood. I added some parks just to increase the value of this and give the residents some options of leisure and activities to do. So we have football field, yoga area right here, some smaller play areas, some gardens here for people so they can grow their own vegetables at the edge of the neighborhood. At the center, I had a lake, some tennis courts, more parking, and I made a school right here at the edge. I made sure that I put a fence around the school. I gave it more options for people to play, just expanded the school a little bit with more assets and added more trees and a seating area right here for both students and teachers to come hang out when the weather is nice. Again, as you remember, I added a public swimming pool right here at the corner. I expanded the whole area using airport aprons to make it look more connected. And right here for the bus stop, I just added some shades and seats for people while waiting for the bus and next to our metro station. As you might remember, we expanded the metro station along the highway here. Sorry, along the main artery. This is the other stop right here next to our public library, and this is where the shuttle goes up to our art villa, and the metro keeps going and turn into this exchange area where it's gonna be its terminus. I have people using the metro as well, so let's just look at the ridership. I want this, yes. So for now, it's 122 people, which is not bad for one vehicle moving with three stops. Um, Additionally, we added the warehouse here for commercial goods, and we finalized the service area right here with the utilities with two more incinerators and the landfill site. I don't think it's been used too much because these can handle the demand right now. I added more industry right here. I really like this repetition. It makes it look like one long building, and some more parking right here. Uh, some detailing here with some rocks and trees just to hide the highway from the city a little bit and gives it a little bit more personality, just flat land with trees. And finally, I got to finalize the neighborhood right here, making sure I make historical all these big nice houses with the swimming pool. I added some overgrowth to hide the cliff and some trees and long grass, not too much, just a little bit. And I'm hoping these last houses will upgrade to the ones with the pool. If not, I'm just going to remove them, and hopefully the new assets coming in will have those pools. Same thing on this area as well. As you can see, this is really the feel and look I was going for with these terraces going up and these big houses with pools having the best view towards the mountain and the city from this side. Again, just added some overgrowth, some trees, not too much because you don't want to block the view of the people. And for example, this street is all ready with all the houses upgraded to the ones I wanted. Here again, just making sure I go and make sure everything with a big swimming pool or fence is this one should not be historical, making sure the nice ones are historical. Same thing over here. And here we have our entry to our hiking system, which starts right here by the bus stop and start going up on our mountainous area. Again, let me know what I should call this park right here. The hiking trail goes all the way to the top right here where the best view will be over the rest of the city, downtown, and the bay eventually. On the other side, what I decided to do is, as you can see, I have an electricity problem. I did not expect that this early, but I connected these two areas by this bridge, overpassing this canyon right here where the road goes. I think it looks really good. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And eventually goes around our windmill park and eventually here. So I'm going to finalize this area later on, but for now, I think this is a good place to finish the episode. I upgraded my main artery to the one with the bus lane. It gives our turning vehicle a dedicated turning lane, and all the other vehicles can use the other two. So it separates the traffic a little bit. And as you might remember, AI traffic is dumb. So the more you give it one option or two option, it behaves better. If you gives it more options, it tends to use one lane and leaves the other lanes empty. That being said, thank you so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe if you like the series. It really helps me keep going. Uh, Comment as well. I'm always open for feedback on what you're seeing or suggestion on what else we can be doing. That being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for joining and see you next time. Bye.